And welcome back to Local 5 Live this Tuesday morning. Well, when it comes to bankruptcy, there are a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah, so our Mythbusters are here from Vann and Chamberlain in Green Bay. We've got Sherry Lynn and Jennifer, attorneys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, let's jump right into the myths if we could. The first one is, if I file for bankruptcy, I'm going to lose all my property. That is a myth.
That is a myth. That is absolutely not true. Most people that are filing bankruptcy, at least our clients, are average Wisconsinites who are just regular families with regular assets. So there are exemptions in the bankruptcy laws that allow you to keep a certain amount of property. You can keep your home. You can keep your car. You can keep your bank accounts, your retirement accounts, your household goods. Just regular, regular stuff is protected under the bankruptcy laws, and we will sit with our clients and evaluate, and make sure that everything is protected before we file anything, and for the most part that usually is the case. You can keep other things like your collectibles. I've had a client who had a bobblehead collection.
Oh,
the
sure.
bankruptcy trustee is not going to take your bobblehead collection, so we will help you protect that.
Okay.
Important things to know for sure.
Yes.
The bobblehead collection stays. All right. Myth number 2. All of my debts will be wiped out if I file bankruptcy.
It really depends on what kind of debts. The majority of unsecured debts are dischargeable, which is what we call wiped out. Credit cards, medical debt, payday loans. Certain debts do survive, and these are like child support, if somebody owes maintenance, alimony, criminal restitution, really anything due to a government unit, personal injury from drinking and driving, and some tax debt. There are certain loopholes to tax debt, so if somebody does have tax debt, give us a call. We'll evaluate it and determine if it's dischargeable or not.
Okay, the next myth is that filing for bankruptcy is a very difficult process. I have a feeling you guys make it a little easier.
That was going to be my point. Now, when you hire an experienced bankruptcy attorney such as Vann and Chamberlain, we make it as easy as possible and as painless as possible for our clients to file bankruptcy. We will walk them through every step of the process from the start to the finish. So they'll come in, we'll let them know what we need, what kind of documentation we will need to submit to the trustee. We'll walk them through all the steps that they have to do all the way through the hearing process, and we will be at the final hearing with them and answering any questions along the way. We've had a lot of good reviews and a lot of people that have made comments about our services and saying, you've made it painless, you've made it easy for us. So it isn't a difficult process if you use an experienced bankruptcy attorney.
Sure.
So.
Which is, I imagine, a great benefit for those going through the process, the easier it can be.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yes.
And we've helped hundreds of families get bankruptcy relief, and we try to make it as easy as possible.
All right, our last myth here. Even after I file bankruptcy, creditors will still harass me and my family.
No, they cannot. It is a big bankruptcy violation for any creditor once the case is filed to call you, collect from you, harass you. They cannot sue you any longer. They cannot garnish wages. They can even stop, it stops foreclosures. And the interesting thing about a garnishment, depending on how much somebody has been garnished prior to bankruptcy, we can attempt to get that back. So another thing stops garnishments, and the added perk is somebody can get money back in their pocket that we protect with exemptions that Jennifer already spoke about.
Sure. Jennifer, I want to go back to something you said in the beginning. 'Cause you're like, we help everyday average families with bankruptcy.
Yes.
Because I think there's probably still a stigma associated with this. But people shouldn't feel ashamed to come to you.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, I brought this up in the past. I mean, people get into debt problems because of everyday things that happen to them, a medical problem, a loss of a job. Something like that is not anything to be embarrassed about or have, have a stigma about filing bankruptcy. Sometimes you just have to do something to get food on your table. So we try to help people get bankruptcy relief when they need it. We do look at other options if we try to let our clients look at other options. But sometimes bankruptcy is just something that somebody needs to do, and it's good for their financial future.
Sure.
Yeah, and that fresh start can be key for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, well, here's how to get in touch with Vann and Chamberlain. Their offices are on West Mason Street, right here in Green Bay.
Yeah, call 920-430-0955 or online, vclawoffice.com, or of course you can check them out on Facebook.
I want to say, too, they are open to clients from other communities. After appearing on the show, they have someone from another community, so it doesn't matter where you're located, right, ladies?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We can even, commute. We've met people down in Appleton, Outagamie, Winnebago counties, Marinette, Kewaunee.
Okay. All right, very good. Thank you so much.